Hey guys, thanks for joining me, and if you like what you see, please subscribe.
Hey friends, welcome to Sharp Ends. So during the Super Bowl, I saw an ad for a company called Temu, T-E-M-U, and it turns out they're like a super cheap alternative to Amazon and a bunch of those online sites that you can get really cheap stuff from. And I just checked them out for fun, and they actually have extraordinarily cheap stuff. And the first order you make, you get $10 off. So I decided what I would do is go through and look at all their camping type stuff and stuff I might be interested in. And I found some really curious things for very cheap, and I thought it might be fun to unbox some of those because, yeah, it's just interesting to see what we have. So it came in this kind, this is about a 2-foot by 1-foot package. Also, one of the things that I got from here is actually something that I really wanted, that I needed anyway, and it was a reasonable price. So I'm going to take this packaging off here. It's extraordinarily cheap. The shipping took, I think it was at least 2 weeks before it got here, so the shipping is very long. I didn't check where it was shipped from. I'm assuming China. I'm opening it with the Factor, so an absurdly expensive magnetic cool knife, some cheap China crap. Looks like, all right, so some of this stuff is just stuff I need in my house, and some of it is like funny camping stuff or curious camping stuff. So first off, I got some sponges, $2 for 12 sponges. I didn't see how I could possibly go wrong, even if they only last me a week. I think that that's going to save me a lot of money, so I was like, sure, I'll try that out. Next, I got this laser. I'm blanking on the exact price, but I think it was pretty cheap. I think it was $6, $7, and I thought I'd give it a try. Does it have batteries? Does not have batteries, so I'm going to pause this and grab some batteries, and we'll see how powerful this laser is. All right, I put some batteries in it, 2 AAAs. I got this because my girls are always bothering me and using my other lasers that are more expensive, and I don't want them to break it. And this one actually is really rather substantially bright. I'm actually kind of impressed with how bright this is. It's kind of large, but it's going to be perfect for my girls. And I think that this will be good outside, too, for my dogs. I have one dog that chases a laser like a cat. All right, so I can't wait until you guys see the knife that I got from them. Oh, okay. So, I thought this was going to be shipped separately, but here it is. This is a diamond stone, butterfly diamond stone. So it's 400 grit and 600 grit. Very cool. So, oh, and it's got like one of those horrible little fine sharpeners up there, but I got it more for this. And I thought that this would be something cool that I could just keep in my camping gear when I don't want to take my stones and my real good diamond stick and stuff like that. This might be good to have with me just to touch up some blades while I'm camping. Cool. Yeah, this will go right inside of my kitchen knack box that I have. Let's see what we have next. So next I have a little utility bag, first aid bag. It's got some good straps. This cost $7. And all of this that you're going to see cost $50, but then I got $10 off, so this was actually a little bit less than $7. See, so this is more of, how does this strap come out? Oh, I see. So this whole back panel comes off, and then this opens up. Just get farther away from the camera, maybe you'll be able to see more of what I'm doing. So this whole back, oh, this whole back panel comes off. I see. So this can strap to your backpack, right? And then this whole pouch then can rip off if you want to use it and separate it from your bag. That's pretty cool. And we got a little place here for some stickies. Now this doesn't, oh, it does come completely open. It just comes open that way, I see. And then we have a little first aid pouch, medicine bag, what have you. Got a little sift-in area here. And one pocket over here. And some places to stick some stuff. The materials and the quality of this construction is not that great, but it is $7. Got 2 more pockets over here. This seems fine for a little travel first aid kit. This is going to be great. This will be fine. I will definitely be sticking my first aid kit in here because the bag I have is rather small for my entire family. I have one that's a perfect size for me, but like when I travel with my whole family, I don't have quite enough for everything that I need. So this is pretty cool. I like this. Can't beat $7, I don't think. Oh, okay. I'm going to save that for last because that's really cool. And then I got this. This was $4. It's a little camping light. Again, I need batteries, so I'm going to pause it real fast. So this little thing I got for the campsite for my girls, and they can have this. I'm thinking this summer, it might be the summer where they get their own tent. And this might be a perfect thing to have outside of their tent. It's just a little chain light of these little glow guys, and I think it'll be perfect for them. I think they'll like hanging that up around the campsite. I was also thinking this would be perfect for just hanging over the picnic table in our campground, or something like that. Or maybe inside the cabin too. So I have a couple of different sailboats, and inside the cabins of those, this might be a really nice night light for my girls as well, just to have in the hole, throwing off a little bit of light. So I got this, and it was either $2 or $4, so you know, very cheap, easy to go ahead and say I'm gonna get that. And then this was the thing that I got that cost the most. It cost $23, and it's a 10-pack of seedling shells for planting my seeds. And honestly, this is a really good price. I don't like that these don't separate, and there's other ones that I can get, but this is so cheap, and it's 10 of them that I don't mind. So this is where I will plant my flower seeds in. I plant tons and tons of flower seeds for my wife. So this was the practical thing that I got. Now, the next thing is, you know, one of the things that made me get this, to make this order, was it had this. I looked up their knives, and their knives were pitiful, and really they'd have really low selection. But I looked up survival gear, and this is one of the things that came up that I thought was interesting. So yeah. So it's a 6-card set survival kit, and you can see they're coated black. And in here you have this punched out card, and you have little things. I don't know how you're going to make an arrow or actually fish with these. I mean, I guess you could. This is serrated on the edge over here. That's interesting. So each of these are supposed to have different things. There's a little fishing line that comes with it. And then I saw this little knife in here, and I was like, that's hilarious. So this card has a little knife in here. So here is officially the cheapest knife I've ever bought in my entire life. Is it sharp? That was one of the things when I saw it online. I was like, all right, that's interesting. I like how they have little holes here, as if I'm going to make like some scales or something for it. The piece de resistance. So one of the reasons why I went ahead and got this was because I, you know, you look at all those gift boxes that different people have where you get, you know, you spend a different tier amount, and then you get a knife, and you get some survival stuff. And it's always seemed too expensive for me, and too much of a long shot that I would ever actually want any of that stuff or keep it around. And so I've never done it, even though I've been curious. And then I saw this, I was like, well, this is a one shot thing, and I could try it out. So let's see, is this actually sharp? All right, so this is not sharp at all. But thankfully, I've got this. Let's see if I can put a little edge on it. Well, this is a fine bit, so, you know, I don't think I'm going to remove much material from there. Let's see, All right, so I'm going to pause it and sharpen this real fast, see if I can get it sharp, just for fun. I'm keeping sharpening this, and this stone is actually working. I don't think that this is made out of M390, but you know, this DLC coating, I'm sure it's DLC. And I am starting to get an edge on it. Interesting. So this diamond stone definitely does work. That's cool. Now, like I said, I don't think this is M390, but it's cutting through this cheap punched steel pretty easily. Am I starting to get an edge here? See, I'm starting to get an edge here. All right, that's going to take some more sharpening. I'm going to actually need to remove a lot more material before this actually works as a knife per se. Oh, that was the 600 side. I don't think I need that fine stuff yet. So it seems like this stone, this sharpening stone, might actually be an okay deal. This diamond stone, because even though I'm abusing it right now, it doesn't seem like the diamond, the sanding coating is actually coming off or anything. And it is removing this material pretty nicely. So let's see what on these other cards. I got another arrow. I got a little saw. I'm going to assume that that little baby saw there is not sharp either, that this is all punched. You know, actually these hooks are actually pretty sharp. That's interesting. This is a 10 peg. This is a little saw. And not too sharp, but not... Yeah, I mean, I can run my fingers across it. But then again, a jigsaw blade, I'd be able to do the same thing. Yeah. I don't 100% know what all of these things are. Oh, look here. It says PSK EDC. Don't know what that stands for either. Oh, guys. I think I've got another knife and another arrow. Interesting. Saw a little toothpick or something like that. A little baby javelin. Oh, needle. That's my needle for rough sewing things together. A fine needle. Another kind of peg type thing here. Let's see what else we got. A flat knife type thing. And it looks like a scale. Is that a scale for one of the knives? I'm not sure what that is. What's this part, huh? Don't know what that is. Some double fish hooks. Some more needles. Not sure what that is. I'm going to have to look this up. Oh, here we go. Put a fork in me. I'm done. A little fork. Some more 10 pegs. Another arrowhead. Very interesting. So I don't know if this was worth I think this cost $7 or $4, this little kit, but I thought it was interesting and fun. And I'll definitely look at that some more and play around with it. Might even try to use those fish hooks and some of the 10 pegs just for fun on my next camping trip. This knife is hilarious. I think I'm actually going to sharpen this up and test it out. And so there's that. So I don't know. I probably got ripped off, but it was a lot of fun to open this up. I think some of this is cool. I really like the laser, this survival kit. Although mildly disappointing, is also hilarious and So I had a problem with my video there. It just cut out on me. I'm not sure why. But like I was saying, even though this was mildly disappointing, it was still fun to open, and I'm going to definitely play with that. I'll bring this out my next camping trip with my buddies, and I'll show it to them, and we'll try to do a couple of things just for fun. The laser, definitely worth the $4. This is super bright, and I think that'll be fun for the girls. I'm going to try this outside, too, and see if it will actually point out stars, see if it's strong enough for that. This medicine bag thing is definitely a winner for $7. Awesome. The growing cells for my seedlings, I will definitely use. I will definitely use this. I think my girls are really going to like using this, and I might even give it to them to put in their closet. One of my girls likes to hide in their closet and read a book, so this might be perfect for her. These sponges for $2, unless these totally disintegrate the very first time I use them, I can't see this being a bad deal. So anyway, that was my little unboxing to myself. Yeah, these feel cheap, but then again, they're going to probably be fine, and they'll probably last a couple of weeks each. So thanks for joining me on Sharp Ends. That was ridiculous. And if you like what you saw, please subscribe. But you probably did not like this video because it seems pretty darn silly to me. So I will not take it personally if you go ahead and unsubscribe. Yeah, ooh, look at this. This Vactor is pretty freaking cool. My next video tomorrow is going to be about changing the magnets out on this to give it a higher detent. So check that out. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Have a good one.